Hey, you want to see some main Pacquiao hand speed, Nathan? You want to see it? That's bad. Today, I'm going to show you how to throw a straight right hand. Next step after the jab, straight right. With the right hand, you got to start from the ground up. A lot of people think it's an arm punch, and they try to throw a big haymaker, and that's not how you get power. You get power from your hips. So, your back hip, when you go to throw it, after you set it up with your jab, you're going to bring the hip across, and you're going to pivot on your back foot. Now, you're not going to come up on your tiptoe like that. You're going to keep half your foot still on the ground, approximately. So, take your hip, turn it in, and let your hand go. Very important key to this. Never let your hand go first. Always the hip, then the hand. See, hip, hand. Not at the same time. Hip, hand with a little bit of a delay, because that's where you get the snap. It's not that, it's that. Go back down to my feet for a second. I'm just going to clear this up. So, we set it up with the jab, pivot, and turn the hip. Turn the hip towards your opponent. And when you get done, always snap back into position. So the right hand is going to look something like this. Pivot, let the hand go, shoulder comes up, protect your face. Take it from another angle. Shoulder is up, just like with the jab. The shoulder comes up and tuck your chin behind. Right hand, straight down the pipe. It's not a looping right, it's not a hook, it is a straight right down the pipe. So your elbow stays straight until the very end. It's not like with the jab, you don't flare your elbow out. Elbow straight across. See how much faster that is than doing that, that. Right hand on the bag. Okay, first of all, you never will throw a lead right hand unless you're very, very advanced. That's an extremely, extremely advanced move. You always want to have a setup, whether it be a feint or a jab. Or you could even have a left hook coming from the right hand, but we haven't learned the left hook, so let's just go start with a jab or a feint. While you're going to jab, the 1-2, the one comes out, and what this does, if you throw the jab properly and don't do a half-ass, when you follow through, your body's going to be almost straight across from the bag. What do you call that? Perpendicular? It's going to be perpendicular to the bag. And when you throw your right hand, you're going to have a little bit more of a way to pivot. Instead of having a half pivot, you're going to have a pivot. I'll show you the difference. Here, say if I throw a half-ass jab and I'll still count it. Here. That's now, here's a full pivot when you have full extend of my jab. A lot of difference. So, we're going to start off with the jab. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. You can bring it down, see my pivot for a little bit. Right, that's good. 1, 2, 1, 2. Always return to your start position. Alright, come back up. Another way you can set up the right is with a feint. Feint the jab, throw the right. Feint the jab, throw the right. Feint the jab, throw the right. That's a little more of an advanced move. A little bit harder to pull off. The best way to set it up is either with one or even 2 jabs. 2 jabs. 2 jabs. Okay? And that's all for the straight right hand.